This is something that I'm just doing which is against all my common sense. I worked with in General Electric and I made a presentation to Jack Welch, and one of the things that was taught to us was without having done some rehearsals on your presentation, never go and make a presentation anywhere else. And today I was just talking to all these people and I just thought, okay, I'll just try and tell something. So lots of errors will be there, and please bear with me and then find out what we can just take from that and find out whether we can understand anything. The first one I'm talking about is a company. Go back to the days when you had computers which were big, had a blue screen, you needed two floppies, you just put one as an operating system, another as your data, and then try and work on it. There was a company which was working at that time, thriving, very successful. Can you name a company, any one of you tell me who invented the basics of word processing? Any guesses?
Basics of?
Word processing?
Was Lotus 1, 2, 3.
Huh?
Lotus 1, 2, 3.
Lotus 1, 2, 3 was one. Microsoft was another one.
Microsoft.
Any other guesses? IBM? Yeah, good guess. Any other guesses? Microsoft? Xerox? Xerox. So many beautiful guesses. Who was the company which probably first made, when you are typing, you can just go back and then correct errors and then finish that typing and then make the full document perfect? Same companies. The company that did all these things was a company by name Smith Corona, which was a typewriter company. 95% of the things that just happened with many of these things were all invented by them. Look at the time and place and then think of what was really happening there. Smith Corona was the largest maker of typewriters in the world, one of the most highly profitable companies that you can think of, had nearly 75% of the market share. Remington was way behind them. They were far ahead of them. And when you go to any of the managers at that time, and if you show him a computer that was there at that time, and a Smith Corona typewriter, which looked absolutely beautiful, and which had one of the most wonderful looks, and you show both of them, what would a manager choose? He never choose a computer. In those days, the computers were big machines. They'll be just kept there. It looks ugly blue. If you want to take a printout, there's a printer somewhere there, and one cable runs all the way. And this is the situation. Not that Smith Corona didn't know that computers might be the thing of the future. They were the first company to buy Fujitsu at that time, who was making computers. They went ahead and then bought that company. Just 6 months later, they felt that there is no future for this and decided to sell it off. They sold off that company. The same thing was done by Remington. They also bought one computer company. Not that they were foolish, they didn't know or anything of that sort. They had an idea about all these things. They bought that and then they sold off. It was not worth doing this. This happened, and about 1.5 years after Smith Corona sold off Fujitsu computers, saying that it is not really worthwhile pursuing that and it doesn't make any sense, Smith Corona filed for bankruptcy. They were at that time the biggest players in the field of office usage. There was nobody at that time. Just 1.5 years, they filed for bankruptcy. That's one case I just wanted to think of and then see what really it makes sense for you and how it works. The second one is a personal experience of mine. I was working in General Electric, and while moving to General Electric, I already felt that my profile has taken a big hit, come down in my life. But I just joined it anyway because I wanted to come back from US to India, and this was their R&D setup that was happening in India, and I just wanted to join them. There I worked for NASA in trying to find out how we can just use wireless in spacecrafts and change all the connections that are there and replace them with wireless nodes. Had a very big reputation in that because at the end of our the project, NASA gave a letter to GE saying that before Sathya's entering into this project, the chances of success was only 5%, but after his entry and then after his work, the chances now are looking like 40%. It was a big praise for me. It brought me to attention of so many people, and then I just moved from there to Honeywell. I come to Honeywell. I mean, I'm just trying to tell that not to boast, but I wanted to tell you the kind of reputation I had for wireless, that I can do things in wireless. I just come here, I just join, and then there is a huge talk in the company of how they have fallen back in doing anything connected with wireless. They have not done anything. The competitors have gone up far ahead, and we don't know what to do, and we have to just do something. And I was asked to make some presentation to people as to what is the ideal wireless technology Honeywell can adopt. And I'm stunned. And I'm just looking at them and then I'm trying to find out what is it that they're asking. I'm not able to understand what is this. But in any case, you can't say to them saying that you don't know. So you just go ahead and then say that I went there and I just told him, I really don't know in the space of working that we are doing how wireless fits in. And if you are saying that the competitors are doing things very well, and if they have just bypassed all the things that we have just done and they have gone far ahead, I want to see what they have done. And I want to go to some customer areas and then find out how it is really working. And I was told, okay, go ahead, see some customer places, whatever you just want to do. I just went and then found out that there was so much of hype, but the real usage was pathetically low for the customers for this one. All that they had was beautiful brochures and fantastic claims saying that they can just do that. And I was not able to find a single customer who said that yes, this is very good and this is great. I come back and then I try to talk to the head of automation and control in Honeywell, and I'm just wondering how am I going to break this to him that really nothing has happened. Then I just talk to him and I say that okay, this is what I feel has happened, but it is not that we have lost anything, but we want to just go ahead and then do something, we can do that. And he says, okay, go ahead and then do that. I think most of you know about Honeywell and the kind of things that they just do. What can be the product that one can think of which uses wireless in Honeywell automation and control? They do HVAC devices, they do security devices, they do safety devices, and they do devices connected with these kind of things. So where do you think one can come up with an idea? So you are a wireless person, you know the technology well, and then you have got a problem of trying to find out what you have to make. And where do you go? And how do you start from that? Can anybody guess what can be the product that one can think of? I just decided that I just wanted to do the simplest of the products that was possible because I just wanted to make some small impact on how things go. I just decided that I'm going to make a wireless thermostat. The simple thermostat that just stands in one of those corners, which is having a switch, which just uses a rotary switch to set the temperature and does nothing else. I mean, there is nothing really that is great for that. So what I decided was, I just decided that I will take that and convert that into a touchscreen small module, wherein you just not do just the setting of the temperature, but you can do some amount of programming, wherein you can say that from morning till evening, these are the kinds of temperatures that I just want to do, and do it on a 7-day cycle, so that it repeats over and over and over again. So this is something that we just thought. It is a touchscreen one, it is a wireless one, It doesn't have to be sitting in that particular place. It is able to identify all the HVAC units that are available in the building, and you just put it in some corner, and then you can just use it anywhere, and it looks nice. So this is what we just thought we'd do it. This was a product that we just did as soon as I started working with Honeywell. There was an estimate. There was lots of people who asked how many you can sell in a year, and none of us knew how much we can sell. How can you guess how much you can just sell for a thing which was just a small thing that was there? Can you replace every one of them? Nobody knew how much we can just replace. So there was a lot of big discussion. I just said, okay, because the discussion was going on endlessly, I just thought I'll put up a figure of my own. I said about 30,000 a year. Honeywell made 30,000 units of that. It was sold in the first month. And we had a huge problem because there was no manufacturing capacity for doing the rest. And I was hauled up in front of CEO saying that how come you gave such a bad estimate of how much you can just sell. It's another story that it's nice to be in such kind of a situation.
Sathya, we need to stop.
We'll stop. Okay.
So, any questions?
Yeah. The reason why I chose these two was to tell you, saying that there is really nothing that you can just think of at the beginning of your product, saying that this is going to be a fit or it is not going to be a fit. There's lots of things that just happen as you go along to find out whether you have the fit or you don't have the fit. The third one I wanted to talk, which you just talked, was about iridium. Whoever in the world thought that iridium is not going to be a fit?
But we have to stop. So, thank you, Sathya, and we'll try to get him again for,
Sure.
and he'll come with
Some presentation.
More.
Maybe offline actually.
more.
Okay, also.